Hey, Aries, intuitive soul coach here with your October 2022 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Aries and take a look at what's going on around your career, your money, finances, abundance, and wealth for the month of October. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading, Aries, or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so we're going to take a look at the past, present, and future here before we dive into the Celtic cross. And you do have the swords showing up for you, Aries, in the area of the past. Now, this could be 10 days ago, 10 months ago, or even 10 years ago, but for some reason, it may still be affecting your present energy regarding finances. We do have the sword here. This talks about money conflicts, cutting corners, but also about major breakthroughs. And I do sense this is happening here for you currently, where a lot of you are having a major epiphany about your finances. There's a clear knowing of a direction you want to take, an idea that you want to explore, maybe a new job opportunity where a few of you may be gaining a certification, going back to school. There could be some sort of learning involved, I'm sensing here as well, but I feel like it's the perfect month for you to seize the moment. They keep showing me that phrase, seize the moment. So if you have been struggling regarding money, or for some of you, this has to do with legalities as well, or some of you may work in the law field, but this can be in the past about a pay cut. Some of you may have been fired. You may have been on guard or on the defense here. And I feel like you're coming back from that. And I feel like October for you, Aries, is the perfect month. Again, seize the moment, go all in. There's a new opportunity. There's room for growth. There's expansion here, because in the middle of your energy, the present energy here is the cutlery. This is about you using those business tools, the resources that you had and that you have continuously here. But I feel like the right people are coming in to help you live well, to help you live that life of abundance, whatever that means for you here. You may need more money, or you feel like you need more money to either retire, to live your dream life, or to start a business, or just to live your everyday life. There is a necessity here of more money, but I feel like you are overcoming those power struggles or overcoming the money conflicts that you've dealt with in your life, because you have here the tools available. Some of you are the sole proprietor here. Some of you are looking for more work or a higher paying career or job. So I sense that a lot of you are making changes drastically to the way that you either spend or make money. You do have food related. Some of you, this could certainly be a food related career that you are involved in. Some of you, this is very interesting. They're talking about how some of you may need to either drink or eat healthier on the job. It may be more convenient to possibly eat out, or to grab a coffee on the go. But if you are wanting to maybe cut some corners or save a little bit, it may be more beneficial, not just for your pocketbook, but for your health, to take a look at what you're eating when you are at work or during the day here. So I'm sensing out as well, some of you may be contemplating getting, it could be an espresso machine, it could be a fancy coffee maker, or even a tea machine here, or even bringing a kettle to work with you. There's just an energy here. I'm sensing that some of you may be contemplating buying something that you would use for your health because it may be cheaper. Now, it could be anything. It doesn't have to just be an espresso machine. This could be maybe bringing a microwave, or having a small mini fridge or something of that nature to keep with you if you do work for someone else, or even if you work for yourself. You may be thinking about bringing one of those items to the office. Now, in the near future, you have the crown, Aries. This is about overcoming those obstacles that you've struggled with. This is about you wearing that crown, climbing to the top here. You've dealt with power struggles, power plays between you and maybe bosses or you and other coworkers here in the past. And I feel like that was a challenge for you. But the good news here for you, Aries, is you are bringing in more wealth. There's an opportunity for you to become your own owner, become your own boss, or take charge of a situation that may have seemed a little bit unfair. It may have been a struggle that you've dealt with here. This is about you taking charge of a situation that some of you needed to budget your finances or take a look at where your money was going, but I feel like you're making progress. A lot of you are making a lot of leaps and bounds for your career, for your money, the way, again, you spend, or it could also be the way that you think about spending money. Which deck would you like here, Spirit? Okay. We're going to use the Good Tarot here to dive into your Celtic Cross. And for any of you that are interested in the decks that you see used during your reading or any above, you can find all of that information in the description box below. So we're going to dive into your reading, Aries, and take a look at the heart of the matter. What is the energy showing up for you in the month of October? So we have here the Queen of Air, Queen of Swords, Libran energy. Now Libran is your opposite here. This is your opposite sign across the wheel here, Aries. And this is about you maybe shaking up your routine a bit as well. The Queen of Swords energy, which is the Queen of Air in this deck, she is very observant. She's very logical, very rational. She's a truth seeker. So what I am sensing here for you this month is, even though you may have some choices to make, I feel like you're using your logical sense, but there is an importance here of seizing the moment, taking that opportunity for you to expand, for you to grow, shake up that routine. The Queen of Swords showing out brings clarity, brings integrity, brings intelligence to a situation here. I feel some of you could be even journalists, you could be writers. Some of you are certainly in the legal system or dealing with law. You may be a teacher, you may be a mentor as well. The Queen of Swords, she can also be someone who gets things done quickly. So I feel like what you're doing this month is you are trying to be very observant about how to, again, spend or make money, but there's something within the routine that needs to be shifted or for you to capitalize on. So let's say every Tuesday or every Thursday, you have a certain amount of time in the day that you may not be necessarily focusing what you could in a 2-hour frame or a 2-hour time span. I just sense that there could be an energy where you could be capitalizing more. You could be, if you're wanting to build your own business, I feel like there's a small little stretch in the day, and some of you are thinking, Melissa, there is no extra time in the day to do anything. Now, whether this is you going to the gym on your lunch break, or you being able to work on that book that you're writing, or for you to take a class after your job, whatever this is here for you, I feel like you are shaking something up in the month of October because you're using those tools, those resources that you have available. Let's take a look and dive in and clarify this Queen of Swords for you, Aries. What's this Queen of Swords all about? You're getting very in tune with what you need to do to bring in the amount of income that you want or to succeed. There it is, Knight of Swords. Beautiful. This is about you taking action. Yes, you're getting in tuned. Some of you may be really ready to jump in. You can see here that he's ready to seize the moment. There's no stopping him here. The Knight of Swords energy is someone who rushes towards what he believes is important to him, what he believes. So there's some a career opportunity, there could be a hobby, there's money, there's an investment, there's something that is important to you here, Aries, and you are taking this opportunity to say yes to life. So I like this for you. Now the challenge for you, or what's crossing your energy, is the Seven of Water. This is the Seven of Cups showing up. And this is about you feeling overwhelmed at times because some of you have a lot going on. Some of you do work more than one job, or you are taking care of the children, the home, taking classes, working your job or your business here. So yes, you do have a lot going on in the month of October, but I feel like you'll be able to balance it quite well here. Some of you really need to just tune in and focus on a few things that you would like to change. And that's what I'm getting here with shaking up that routine, because some of you are on autopilot at times and you feel like you must go, go, go. And that may be why I was getting that energy of that cutlery. There could be a shift in the way that you eat or the way that you're spending money because you're constantly on that go. But the Seven of Cups says that you have a choice. Your wishful thinking isn't just wishful thinking. Those daydreams, those fantasies, what it is that you are trying to manifest, or the things that are on your vision board, you can create and manifest into this reality. But there is a sense here of focusing specifically on a couple of things. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't, let's say you have 5 things that you really need to do. It doesn't mean that you won't get the 5 of those done, but what are the top two things that may be on your priority list for the month of October or for the week ahead? I feel priority is taking place here for the things that can help your business or help your money or help your career grow. All right. Some of you may have a choice or be having a hard time making a choice between going in a direction that you love, because now you have the Knight of Cups showing up for you. So you have the Knight of Swords rushing into a decision. Some of you may need to just step back, think, is this what I really want to do that brings me happiness, that brings my heart joy? Because when you have the double knight showing up here, especially the swords and the hearts that may be kind of going back and forth, that is about you making decisions, but needing to find a place of balance within your heart and within your head. It's when the both of them come together that you're able to see clearly and that you're able to make choices from a place of not panicking or not feeling overwhelmed. And I'm just sensing here that there's a moment where you are contemplating a decision that maybe you're about to make. And that's what I feel you are adding to your routine. So when you prioritize this month, I feel like you're putting a little bit of time into the things that, yes, can certainly help you grow, either grow your reputation, grow your business, or grow your finances. But also there's emotional wealth that's important for you here as well. But you may be weighing an option up or going back and forth. You may say, yes, I love to do that, but it's not making money, so I'm going to put it on the back burner. Spirit is saying here, continue putting a little bit of effort each and every day into what it is that you love, because you may see that you can monetize on that, or that it does bring you happiness. Or it also can be, some of you are refocusing your limiting beliefs to more self-worth, is what I am sensing here. More an energy of deserving good things, deserving happiness. Now let's take a look and see what you're built upon. What's the foundation here of the situations? Yeah, a lot of you, 6 of Air, 6 of Swords. A lot of you are ready to get out of a difficult situation. Whether this situation is toxic in a work environment, maybe some of you are just stuck in your finances. A lot of you just want to completely move from this energy to this energy. So it is, again, time to seize the moment, seize the day, seize the opportunity. I feel like you are protected, you are supported, and Spirit wants you to grow, and to grow in not just a financial way, but an emotionally abundant way as well. The 6 of Swords energy is about freeing yourself from situations that maybe beyond repair. It's something that you've either outgrown or hit a glass ceiling in, or it's just not serving your highest good any longer. So let's take a look here. Yeah, Ace of Swords, brand new opportunities, aha moments, breakthroughs. And you do have that showing up here in the beginning of your reading. Breakthroughs. You have the Swords energy. We have Ace of Swords. So there is a moment of clarity I feel like you've already had, or that you are going back and forth within your mind at this time, and you're saying, all right, I can't be indecisive any longer. I need to make this decision that's going to benefit me, because at times, Aries, your mental health may be struggling, your physical health, your emotional health. And if this is something that is struggling for you, then it's definitely time to make those routine changes that we've talked about earlier. The Ace of Swords is a beautiful energy of a brand new beginning. And I feel like you've already planted the seeds here. You're already ready to move in that direction. Some of you already have. Some of you may have started a new job, or you could have let an old belief go. For others of you, I feel like you may have parted ways with a person that you are working with, or a family member or a friend that told you that you would never amount, or you couldn't achieve anything here doing what you wanted. I feel like you've separated your energy, and I feel like you're starting to get into a better place in the mind. So I like this for you. Let's take a look at what happened in the past. There it is, Queen of Wands, Queen of Fire. This is beautiful, because if you did feel insecure, if you felt maybe even at times a little bit egotistical in the past, Aries, this is saying you have a new sense of confidence. This is about you feeling strength, you feeling bold, you feeling wise, inspiring others to live their best lives. But you inspire them because you say yes to living your best life. Now, Aries, this is the card of entrepreneurship, or being in maybe an office environment, or customer service. You may multitask. Some of you may be in a business where you're constantly wearing many, many hats, or you may work for someone where you are the Jill or the Jack of all trades, or I feel like you're able to multitask. You're able to spin a lot of plates in the air is kind of what I'm sensing here for you. Now, some of you weren't able to do that as effectively as you can, because I feel like that is a gift of yours. Being able to have that high energy, or to bring things together, is a very beautiful gift. But sometimes when we feel insecure, or sometimes we feel like we are letting our emotions get the best of us here, this Queen of Wands at times as well, she can be a little bit jealous or vengeful. She may look at other people and say, I wish I had that, or what can I do to be like them? But it's about you believing in yourself. And that's where you're coming into this energy here of that strength and confidence. You're lighting that candle within. So if some of you lost that inspiration, or at times if you just felt a creative block, or you felt burnt out in a job, I feel like you have a brand new opportunity coming in October. But let's take a look here for you. Yeah, a brand new opportunity to master your craft. 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles is about putting in your best effort, loving what it is that you do. Some of you weren't able to drive yourself entirely because of, again, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual health. There was something here that was holding you back. It could have been because your heart wasn't in a situation, or you felt like you weren't able to amount or achieve. There's just something I'm seeing here that may have been blocking you from your fullest potential. But the good news is inspiration strikes. And the month of October is stirring up a lot of creative ideas. Some of you may be learning new things. You may be going back to school, as I mentioned earlier. They keep showing me books here for some of you. Now, if you have, they're showing me the title of a book specifically. Now, I don't know what that title is, but they're showing me a book with a title that you see and it inspires you. So I know that there's that old saying, don't judge a book by the cover, but I feel like there may be a book that you grabbed or that interested you because of the cover. And I'm seeing that either laying on an office, a desk, or it could be a coffee table, excuse me, or a counter next to you. So if there is a book that has a title that inspires you, I certainly recommend you reading through or going through that, or even flipping to a page, whether it's page 11, page 58, or page 123. Flip to a page here. Ask your higher self, what do I need to know? What should I focus on? And I feel like you might gain some deep inspiration. I'd love to hear what it is if you'd like to drop it in the comments. Now, again, 8 of Pentacles, you mastering your craft, loving what you do, continuing to learn something that brings you happiness. All right. So we're going to take a look now and see what is above you. What is the potential coming in here for Aries? What do we have for Aries showing up? What is above Aries, October 2022? We have the Tower. The Tower is good. This is a great change, actually. I'm loving seeing this Tower for you because this is the surprise that you've been waiting for. You've been wanting something to shatter, whether it was an old belief system of you telling yourself you weren't good enough. Or remember earlier we talked about that routine? There's some sort of shakeup in your routine that sometimes the universe brings in because we're starting to be walking zombies. Or at times we're not fully invested in our work. What is that saying? We work to live. You don't want to do that any longer. You want to maybe live and work. I forget how the expression goes here, but I'm just sensing that a lot of you are ready for a change that's coming in for you. And this could be as big as maybe relocating to a new location here for your career. This could be a complete job change. This could be some of you are leaving the corporate world, going into making or creating a business for yourself. For others of you, you're going back to work after not having work or being laid off for quite some time here. But this Tower, I feel, is good. And let's take a look why I feel that way. Intuitively, I feel that way, but let's see what we get with the cards here. I feel like some of you, again, are the sole provider, or some of you are looking for new work or change, and that's what I see coming in for the Tower here. Let's take a look. Some of you have an opportunity to either boss up or work with maybe somebody well-known or a company very well-known is what I'm getting. The Two of Pentacles, you will be able to balance out both things just fine. Some of you may be getting a new opportunity to work two things. This could be a side job, or it could be you have a beautiful idea of, you do have the Ace of Swords. This can be a breakthrough, a moment of truth, a moment of clarity. Some of you say, wow, I'm going to go back to school and become this, but you're able to go back to school and work. Some of you are saying, wow, I just found out I'm pregnant. Am I going to still be able to build my business and be, pregnant? For others of you, it could be, yes, there could be a loss or something within the family where you may be juggling up. There's just an energy of bittersweet improvement is what I would say here. Bittersweet improvement. So you may be mourning some sort of change or there is a little bit of a challenge to accept some change that's coming in, but deep down you're ready for it. So even though there may be a shock factor that's coming in here for you, you're going to balance it. Look at her. She looks like she's enjoying. She's meditating. She's able to just balance and find the peace, even though things may be chaotic or it may be a complete twist or a surprise here for her. She's finding the calm. She's able to just stay in her center, stay in her lane here and do what she needs to embrace the change that's ahead. And that's what I see happening for you, Aries. This is really neat. Let's see what's showing up in the near future. What do we have here for Aries in the near future? Okay, they're giving me a name here. Jamala, or Jamara. I feel like there could be a twist or an accent on that second portion of the name. So Jama. I'm not sure if it's R's or L's. Jamara or Jamala. I've never heard that before. I'm not sure what it means. Maybe it's not a name. It could be a location or a street name. Please take it as it resonates. Jamala or Jamara. All right, Three of Swords. So Three of Swords, you're moving, again, that's that energy I felt of that bittersweet. So you want to leave something. You have the Six of Air, so you're ready, but at the same time, it's a little bit bittersweet letting it go, but you know that you have this new adventure awaiting you here. Now, the Three of Swords can be feeling like, oh my goodness, how am I going to do this? I'm going back to school, or it can be an energy of I need to focus on my business by doing this, but I need to leave that behind. So there's just this energy of you embracing two worlds at this time. And I feel like that Three of Swords is about you healing any of those beliefs, because sometimes that Tower comes in and that's about shattering of a belief system. For others of you, the Three of Swords is about protection. Rejection is God's protection. If you had to deal with any painful truths, separations, lies, hurtful words from anybody in the past. It could even been this Queen of Swords. Something is coming to an end. You have the World. You have the World card showing up here for you. And I really like this for you, Aries, because this is a victory wreath that she is surrounding herself with. So you've come to an end of some sort of challenge that you had faced. There's forgiveness. There is healing. There is mending. If you've been looking for a job because you've been unemployed, I see that coming in here for you, an end of a cycle. If you have been feeling like you've wanted to retire, some of you are into retirement already or you're wanting to. I feel like that cycle is coming in here. If some of you may have been healing from a situation that was painful at work. Some of you, I'm just sensing, they're showing me pointing fingers. So some of you may have been accused of a situation, or there could have been a fight where somebody said something not very pleasant to you with this Ace of Swords. It could have felt like somebody was very blunt, even at times, but this World energy says you're coming to that completion here. So whatever was hurtful, challenging, or felt a little bit stressful to you in the past, I feel like you're completing that cycle in the month of October. Now, some of you, you may be leaving a job. And it may seem at first strange, it may seem troubling, or it may seem like, oh my gosh, everything is crumbling down. But ultimately, it's going to bring about more abundance in the long term. It's emotional abundance, physical abundance, financial abundance. So whatever that means for you, sometimes the universe has to come in and shake things up to allow better things to happen. And that's what I'm seeing here for you. Let's take a look and get one more for the Three of Swords here. What do we have for the Three of Swords? Oh, okay. You want two of them. Thank you. All right. What do we have here? There it is, the Judgment card and the Ace of Wands. This is absolutely gorgeous. I know some of you are seeing that Tower and the Three of Swords and you're saying, oh my gosh, it's going to be one of those months that I'm going to lose my job, my life's going to fall apart, I'll lose my home. Some of you have had to endure some of those deep challenges. You have the Judgment card and the Ace of Wands. The Judgment card comes after that Tower moment. And this Judgment card is about you having a major awakening that is going to set you free to chase those dreams, chase those desires. The Judgment is you heading towards your purpose, your calling. It's a major life change, which doesn't surprise me. There's the Tower. But it's a major life change that changes your life for the better. It is about an awakening, a second chance here, a rite of passage. So yes, you had to deal with this pain, this forgiveness, this difficulty with money, finances. Some of you had to lose it all. It could have been you lost it in a custody or a court case as well. Some of you it was a job or a career. Some of you it could have been a house. Please take it as it resonates. I mean, maybe some of you just had to dig into your savings a little bit more, or maybe you didn't have the savings and you had to start from scratch. Whatever this is here, though, it's allowing you to go chase your dreams. I mean, the fact that both of these came out together here, this is about you feeling that new sense of purpose. You're reinventing yourself from the inside out, Aries. This is about you staying optimistic and feeling that new sense of inspiration. So even though this card, you can see here that everybody's coming out from the coffin. So even at times you feel like everything is over, like there is a death, right? The World card is the end of a situation. Really what's happening is you are being reborn here. Reborn to allow yourself to go in a new direction. So this is some deep stuff coming in for you for career. Some of you may completely be shifting what it is that you thought you wanted to do in this lifetime. Now you are heading in a new direction, but you're utilizing all the tools that you've learned, all the resources, because you have that cutlery card and you are capitalizing on something that you've wanted to do. I feel for, I don't want to say you've always wanted to do. Some of you certainly yes, but it could have been something that was brewing for a long time. Now, some of you could have been opening up a coffee shop. I'm smelling fresh brewed coffee, or somebody may have just bought coffee beans for maybe their new espresso maker, but I'm just smelling a strong sense of coffee here. So if that is you, I say go all in. All right, what do we have? There it is, new opportunities. This is what you're telling yourself. You are wanting to manifest a brand new financial or physical opportunity. Some of you are wanting to manifest a new job, a new change in your environment, because pages can represent news. Some of you are wanting some news to come in. Now, when I was meditating and shuffling your cards prior, I kept seeing a watch, somebody looking at a watch. And I feel like this is about you waiting for some sort of results on maybe a test or an exam that you took. It could be waiting to hear back from someone that you've dropped off your resume or sent your resume to. For others of you, you may be waiting to hear back from the legal system regarding a case that has to do with money, because even though we're doing career, money is tied into this as well, because everything is interconnected. But this Page of Pentacles is about maybe waiting for news on a check, an investment, a job, a rebate, a financial win. But the positivity, I feel like you're growing here. Now, some of you, there could be an energy of bringing a child to school or through college here. It could be somebody younger as well. Some of you may be mentoring or shadowing somebody that's younger than you. Please take that as it resonates. And I feel like even if you are new to a situation, you'll fit in and you'll thrive sooner rather than later. And I feel like you have the personality, Aries, that a lot of people really just get along with. And at times, especially as we navigate through new changes that come up, we can feel like we're a little bit either standoffish or a little bit shy at first, but I feel like you're going to warm up to this new change that's coming your way quite quickly. Now, what is clarifying this Page of Pentacles here for you? Page of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Yeah, this is about you doing what you need to do to preserve, self-preservation. But I feel like what you're doing is you're getting out of situations that are either unethical or that are immoral or that no longer align with your belief system. That's what I feel this Tower is for a lot of you. The Tower could be some of you are quitting or getting fired from a job because something was immoral or something was corrupt here for you, or you just didn't feel like it aligned with your goals and your beliefs any longer with the Seven of Swords. Therefore, you're wanting to manifest a new opportunity. Now let's take a look and see what's going on in your environment. What's going on in your surroundings for October 2022? What do we have here for Aries? Emperor. For those of you that are wanting a job or wanting to speak with someone higher up, or for those of you who are wanting to become a boss or an owner, or if you are, here it is. The Emperor is some big boss energy. This is you. This is Aries. This is someone who is a leader, someone who can build structure, order, stability, who's very, very powerful. And if this is you, Aries, you're learning to question. You're learning to question either the system, the government, where you work. You're learning to question your life purpose as well. Now I was going to say hermit. Some of you may feel like you're on a solo type of endeavor climbing up here, but the Emperor, he feels solid. I feel like this is you, or it could be someone coming in as well for you. Let's just clarify. I feel like this is you, Aries, especially because the Emperor is your sign. But whatever you're doing, you're taking action here. And I feel like you're saying yes. You're seizing that moment. Six of Cups. Beautiful. Six of Cups is the card of second chances. It is the card of kindness, generosity. So I feel like you're being made a generous offer from somebody of higher authority here. If you work for someone else or you're looking to work for someone else, there's a generous offer coming in. Now, if you are an owner, a business owner, or an entrepreneur here, this is about practicing kindness and also doing what worked in the past to help you grow, but also taking a look at those beliefs that have limited you. Because sometimes the Six of Cups can be a card of nostalgia. It can be a card at looking at the things that hurt you, and are they holding you back in the present moment? If they are, you're saying, sayonara, I am leaving anything in the past that's no longer serving me, and I am moving forward into more abundance. But I feel like regardless, you are showing yourself more compassion. And if this is a business idea, you want to do something that comes from the heart. Even though the Emperor is, he doesn't always come from the heart. He can be very structured, very routine, but deep down, he does have a deep love and a deep passion for humanity and for what it is that he's growing and building. If he didn't believe so much in what it is that he does, he wouldn't work his way all the way to the top. So I do feel a lot of positivity coming from this Emperor. Now let's take a look at your hopes and fears. The Fool. Well, no wonder you certainly do want a new beginning. I mean, you can see it written all over your reading here. You're wanting to manifest this new beginning, and I do sense it's coming in. You have the World showing up here for you. So there is a difficult time in your life that is coming to an end. You're capitalizing. You are monetizing. You are seizing the moment here. Now, the fear is, what if I leap into this new beginning and I fall flat on my face? I mean, that certainly could happen, right? Sometimes before we climb to the top, we have to fail. I mean, fail is inevitable in certain areas, but that's how we learn, Aries. And I feel like you're embracing that energy of standing on your own 2 feet, saying yes to these new opportunities that are coming in, and growing and learning what has worked and not repeating what hasn't. But there's still a lot more growth, because the Emperor, even though this is the energy of really coming out on top, even the Emperor continues to grow, because that's what we come here in life for. There it is, Page of Cups. There is you manifesting a new opportunity that you love, one that brings more of emotional freedom as well, for you to choose and do what you would like to do to help others. Now this Page of Cups, I feel like your fear is getting hurt, people not liking what you do or what you put out into the world, or thinking that you're not compassionate enough, or maybe at times you're wanting to fill your cup. You're wanting more abundance. I see that for you. I mean, who doesn't, right, Aries? But don't be afraid of taking a risk, taking a leap here. Don't be afraid of what other people are going to think here. Believe in yourself. That is the first and foremost, most important thing, because you will strive, but you must believe. Okay, let's take a look at the final outcome. What do we have here for Aries? Career, money, finance, final outcome. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Earth. 3 of Earth is a really beautiful card, especially because you do have that 2 of Pentacles showing up in your foundation. So you'll be able to balance out everything just fine. All will be well is what I just heard from someone's grandmother, grandmom, or you may have a different name, Nana or Nan, grandmom. But I just heard a very lovely, I feel like this woman was able to live to, I'm going to see if I can get a name here. They're giving me K-A-T. Now, I don't know if it's Kat or if it's Catrin or Katarina. Please take that as it resonates. Just because that's not the name doesn't mean it's not your grandmother. But I'm just hearing that all will be well. Now, 3 of Pentacles is about teamwork, skilled work, cooperation. So I am seeing that the right people are showing up here at the right time to help you manifest these new opportunities. This is about coming together, also about things coming together, energies coming together, whether this is your business, whether this is in the court system, the legal system here. There may be a very important date coming in October, where I feel like finally, after some time of waiting, working, creating, healing, things are finally starting to come together, and you are attracting the right people that are pulling their weight. People that have been negative or bad team players in the past, you're getting rid of, and you are, it's almost like the right people in the right seats, the hot seats for growth is what I'm getting here for you. And you're manifesting clients or patients or people that you're able to learn and bounce ideas off of as well. Now, it could be friendships, partnerships, collaboration. Let's clarify this 3 of Earth for Aries. What's this teamwork makes the dream work energy all about for Aries? Some of you may be gaining a business coach or a mentor, or you may have a friend that says, Aries, I know that you're wanting a job change. I work here and we're hiring. I'd love to give you a referral or a reference. So I just feel really positive about this energy. And yes, there it is, 9 of Pentacles and Page of Swords. There's the news coming in here. You were chasing dreams. You were chasing something here in the beginning. But the Page of Swords talks about a new message coming in, a new message that has to do with solving a problem, an issue, or overcoming a limiting belief, which we've been talking about from the get-go. 9 of Pentacles, beautiful, independence, self-sufficiency. You're able to stand on your own 2 feet, create a life that you really love. The 9 of Pentacles is one of my favorites because this is the card of individual achievement as well. And I was getting that Hermit energy earlier. So you may have done something on your own, or even though you have teamwork showing up here, I feel like you've climbed the top on your own. Nobody else did this for you, but you've put in the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears type of energy here. Now, when this 9 of Pentacles shows up for you, this is about your hard work paying off. This is about you feeling confident because you've achieved some sort of goal that was quite difficult with that 3 of Swords for you. At times you wanted to give up. At times there was disappointment. At times there could have been separation, heartache, and loss through trying to manifest more money or change careers. Some of you even, I just heard that you may be in a career that there's a lot of emotions for some of you, and some of you may have lost either a client that may have been disappointing, now whether through physical or emotional loss, or there may have been a situation where someone did retire, and I'm just feeling that sense of a little bit of difficulty trying to navigate through a difficult period. But the Page of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles combined with that 3 of Pentacles are very beautiful for your future here, Aries. So all is looking really wonderful. All right, let's take a look here and get a message from the Wisdom of the Oracle. What do we have here from the Wisdom of the Oracle for Aries? Okay. We have yin energy. This is being receptive, being open to changes that are coming your way. Also being open to the help that spirit is bringing in here. It's card 2, which can be about partnerships. It can certainly be about accepting the blessings and the gifts that are coming your way here. So I'm just going to read to you the prosperity message from the guidebook here, Aries, and it says, this is a time when the most effective action is to allow others to show you the way forward. Observe their behavior and follow their lead. Your desire to push through must take a back seat for now. Collaborate and offer your ideas rather than dictating what must happen. Let others come to you. It's important that they feel they have power as well. Another meaning is about releasing your need to have things in the form that you want. How do you want to feel basking in your success? Now allow the universe to show you the form. Yin is the sign of essence. Things may go more smoothly than you expect. Absolutely. And this is about that 3 of Swords energy, allowing people to come in and help give you a hand, especially if you have been going through the challenges that sometimes we go through in life. Let's take a look and see what messages are coming through the soul truth that you can ask yourself at this time to really help you move forward in a clear direction. What do we need here? What do we have? Okay, some of you, I know we have been talking about that mental, physical, or emotional health. Some of you, it has to do with the eating, as we talked about earlier, but some of you, this could be mental stress. And it says, where am I with my health goals? Where do I want to be? And why am I not there? What will it take for me to feel well? So some of you, you could be either joining that gym, as I had mentioned, or you're working more on your health. You're staying healthy. There's a new sense of vitality coming into the mix here with that Ace of Wands energy. And I feel like you're taking your life into your own hands and you're letting other people help you out and guide you as well. And it says, if my body could talk, it would say blank. Feed your body what it needs to feel nourished, appreciated, and loved. Make some new exciting goals to take your health to the next level. And remember, you did get that cutlery card as well. All right, at this time, Aries, we're going to get a few messages from your spirit animal oracle. And at this time, I just ask if you can, close your eyes, Aries, and take a deep breath in from that solar plexus chakra, the belly area. And I want you to tune into your third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this can be an animal that flies high in the sky. Could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. This could be an animal that is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. There is no right or wrong answer, Aries. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you're ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is post your power animal in the comment box below. And I personally, Aries, will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway where I pull one winner around the first of each month. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss when that comes out. All right, so we have here some beautiful energies. We have elephant spirit, and it says learn from the past. That's that judgment energy that we talked about earlier. This is about you evaluating, having a wake-up call, taking a look at what's worked for you in the past and what hasn't, so you can continue to move forward with ease, but also not bring in some of the same lessons that you've already learned. You don't have to keep repeating some of the pain or some of those challenges because you've learned. You've learned some deep soul lessons. So elephant spirit, learn from the past. It's also card 25. When you break down the 2 and the 5 Aries, this equals 7, and that's that card of the Chariot. So success, moving forward from here on out. We have skunk spirit, know your worth. This is beautiful. So just because you've been in situations that maybe they stink, right? Maybe you've been through situations that you wouldn't hope that other people would be through because it has been a challenge. You can come back from a situation, and I feel like that's what you're doing this month. You're seizing the opportunity for change, to embrace new growth that's certainly coming in with this Tower, and to set yourself free and in a new direction that's going to bring about way more happiness. 5 and 4 equal 9, and that is that energy of that 9 of Pentacles, self-sufficiency, independence. In order for you to really create that life that you love, you must know that you are worthy of that life that you love. We also have grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith. That's your hope and your fear, that Fool energy, wanting to move forward, embrace the unknown here, to have this fresh start, to have a new beginning. And you have pages like crazy in your reading here. So I would expect numerous messages, communications, emails, news showing up for you. So take a leap of faith. And then last but not least, we have buffalo spirit, the abundant universe will provide. This is a powerful energy. Whenever I get this card, it's super wonderful because card 10 also in tarot is that Wheel of Fortune. That's destiny and fate intervening here to create a turning point in your life, to heal some of the old past trauma because you've maybe again hit a glass ceiling in a certain situation, and the only way to go forward now maybe is up. So I like this. Last but not least, we're going to get a message from the crystal spirits. So we're just going to take a look here and see what crystals you can use in the month of October that will help with your prosperity, with your abundance. What do we have here for Aries? Right away, beautiful. Ooh, we have a pedalite. Pedalite, a very beautiful stone here. Card 42. 4 and 2 equals 6. That's the card of the Lovers. And that's about making choices from the heart. Let's just take a look here. Card 42. And I will read to you the prosperity message before we close down the reading. A lot of positive changes happening for you this month, or in the month of October. So if you're looking for some change, a little shakeup in that schedule, it's certainly coming in for you, and it's going to pay off in big, big ways. So this is about witnessing the observer and ability to detach and the impersonal quality of the universe. And the prosperity message, Aries, is this. When you get bogged down with all the details and complexities of a situation, it requires patience and the ability to step back and observe the bigger picture. At work, when intending abundance, there are times when you think you have all the answers or you believe you know the how of getting to a goal or outcome, when in fact, maybe you don't. The universe must play its part, and that means you don't have to be afraid. Even temporary setbacks will lead to big wins if you avoid reacting to the temporary conditions that arise when you make changes and reach for something greater. There is a new saying, new level, new devil. Imagine that relating to your own resistance to greatness. Peta Light Spirit says to trust and observe and to remind yourself from the position of the observer, everything is interesting. This teaches us how to be that observer as well. But that's what I feel here for you. There's something greater coming in. So I love that that was clarified, because sometimes when we take that next step, when we embrace something greater, it can feel like a loss or it can feel like a setback at times, because change can be scary. And you may take a step back at times and you may say, whoa, this is happening quite quickly for me, or I wasn't expecting this, but how can I embrace the energy? That's what you're doing in the month of October. You, Aries, are seizing the moment. The time has come for you to really grow, really capitalize, and rise to the top. I mean, you have it here with this Emperor energy. So there is a big shift that is happening for you that is going to bring greater success to you, I feel, right now and in the long term. So I hope this resonates, Aries. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Thanks so much for tuning in, Aries. Sending you lots of love and light.